I'm cool with that. Like, I don't know the temperature out there with that. Like, that shit looks crazy.
Yeah.
That's 90 degrees, baby.
That shit is 1,000 degrees.
That's hot.
Yo,
Right.
imagine that bouncing on your face.
This one looking like Little Caesars right now.
She would literally be charged with aggravated assault,
attempted murder
in the first degree,
first, second, and third,
manslaughter, assault with a deadly weapon.
Oh, that's definitely a weapon.
Yeah,
no way.
That's a whole vibe.
Nah, that's not a vibe. That's not a vibe. That's not a vibe.
Yes, it is.
That's not.
This is
yo, that lime green one was crazy. All right, yo.
Yes,
all right, yo. You gotta get
they about the
screen.
same size.
Yeah, they definitely about the same size.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Lizzo bad. I didn't even know she was bad.
Nah, we not. Nah, that's nasty.
Do they have to
Her body is
reinforce the
man,
back
fuck
of
that.
hills?
Can I?
Lately I've been hard, yeah. No, I can't trust a soul. My heart forever cold. That shit to each his own. She say she love me, she lies there. As powers we pull out, we slide there. The homie got life, left his daughter and wife. And Philip would probably gon' die there. Couple L's left me heartless. My phone been ringing, bitches calling. The killers and trappers and strippers and gangsters be right in the trenches with all us.
Yo, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Welcome to the Unpopular Opinions Podcast. I'm your host, Westphilly Blanc, along with my co-host, Black Ass, aka
Ass Stay Trapped.
This is our podcast where our opinion means everything. Your opinion ain't shit. So with that being said, we gonna say some real shit. Y'all might consider it bullshit, but we always gonna talk our shit. And I fucked up. We just some hood niggas trying to get some sponsorships because we ain't got shit. That sound about right, right?
That sound about right.
That sound about right?
Yeah, you made it right.
Yeah, I had to bounce back. Yo, you picked the bounce back. You definitely picked the bounce back. Yo, why is this still on the screen, yo?
She's trying to make it.
I'm welcoming you to the
No, this is not ever going to be a fucking vibe out here.
Lizzo
ever.
is a mood. I keep telling you that.
Nah, like that shit's fucking up my fucking appetite.
I'm just trying to welcome you to the Garden of Eden.
Nah, man.
The garden of what?
Yo, that shit looks crazy. So anyway, how you feeling, good brother?
I'm feeling good, bro. How you feeling, bro?
I'm maintaining. Yo, why niggas always be like, I'm maintaining. You know what I mean? I'm maintaining. Niggas be broke as shit. I'm maintaining.
That's what that means.
Trying to keep my head above water.
Yeah. What the fuck is keeping your head? Yo,
Good times. That's not a good time.
that's not a good time.
Definitely not
Yo,
a good time.
yeah, niggas always hit the line. We be like, yo, how you been? You know, I've been maintaining out here.
Big motherfuckers been drowning out here.
Yo, you got $1? Niggas hit you right afterwards.
Let me hold something.
Let me hold something. Or they hit you with
I thought you was maintaining.
yeah, nigga, you not maintaining. You fucked up out
When
on
I
these
say you
streets.
know I ain't got it, you know what I'm saying? Just keep maintaining that same energy.
Yeah, keep that maintain that same fucking energy and don't ask me for nothing.
Right.
Like, don't ask me for a fucking penny, man.
Fuck that.
Like, yeah, shit crazy.
Oh,
this
man.
shit, yeah, man. This
Getting
shit
brainwashed
wild.
over here.
Yeah, I'm ignoring that whole shit that's going over there. With that activity over there, that shit's crazy.
How you day, bro? How you day?
Ah, man, I'm maintaining. I'm maintaining. You know what I mean?
Stay afloat.
I'm staying afloat, keeping my head above water. You gotta keep your head above water sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, man, I've been chilling though. I've been, staying out the way for the most part. Can't complain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shout out to the 2020 graduating class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On their way to college, doing big fucking things.
Yeah, man. Your boy, man. Your boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga almost broke down.
I seen it.
Yeah, nigga, I was
Try to hit one of these. I ain't
yeah,
gonna proud
yeah,
of.
yeah, I didn't think I was. I didn't think I was. So I was proud of that. But shout out to the whole 2020 class, all the graduates, everybody that's moving on in life, doing big things for their future. And
shout out to y'all.
yeah, you know what I
Proud
mean?
of y'all, especially during times like this.
Yeah,
So,
and it's fucked up, y'all. A lot of y'all been robbed of y'all proms. Y'all been robbed of
Never
y'all
get it again.
graduation. And shout out to the parents, man.
making it happen.
Yeah, man.
Making it
Like
happen.
we don't single parent homes and everything else. Like that's very, very fucking important.
Co-parent, you know what I mean? Co-parenting, parents.
Yeah, man. So shout out to
Yeah.
everybody, man. Like, and also shout out to all the essential workers. everybody that's out there risking their life right now. Shout out to all the protesters out there that's protesting peacefully.
Yeah.
Shout out to all Black Lives Matter, to that whole movement. Just everybody, man. Like I want to see everybody win.
Yeah, man. That's my thing. I want to see you win. Period.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it has to be that, man. That way, man. We just gotta stick together. You know, encourage one another, support one each other. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, but I'm outside of that, man. Shit just been good.
Yeah.
A nigga ain't really been quarantining, but I've been quarantining.
I get
Whatever the fuck that means.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You get me?
You go outside when you need to.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I need
Like
to.
I'm outside when I know the vibes.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to not drive yourself crazy or go insane, you know what I'm saying? Doing what they tell us to do.
Yeah, that's why lately I've been going to the park and I've been sitting and talking to the trees and shit.
Social distancing.
Yeah, I definitely been
Yeah.
social distancing. And I just been out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
your mind.
sometimes you need that. That's
Yeah.
real fucking important. And for like they say, you know, we supposed to be in a house, we supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z. No, nigga, we need some sunlight.
And
No, nigga, we need some
Yeah.
fucking fresh
Yeah.
air.
And at the same time, you telling us, like you said, stay in the house. At the same time, why we gotta wear masks if we gotta stay in the house? Which one is it? Go
Yeah.
outside or stay in the house?
Yeah, like
So-
make y'all fucking
Yeah,
minds
we're
up.
playing games, so I mean, we're glad, you know, everybody's safe, everybody's healthy. You've been getting your air, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still gotta stay healthy, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we quarantine and, you know, letting air in and out the house and staying in the house, like,
Right.
why can't I go out and go get that air just
Right.
to clear my head?
Right,
I mean,
right.
maintain my sanity.
Right. And I'm also excited basketball season about to start. But we gonna get there.
Yeah.
We gonna get there. But I'm very so much looking forward to actually seeing LeBron, Kawhi, and Anthony Davis and all those guys back on the court. And you know,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
Doing what they was supposed to do.
Right. Even though we've been robbed of that also, but
Yeah.
you know that's neither here nor there. And what the fuck are you over there doing with this screen shit? You having a fucking ball over there.
Just trying to brainwash us.
I'm not falling.
It's not
for it.
happening.
We're not
Y'all
even
can see
falling for
this,
that.
y'all, you know, like, what is y'all watching?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
really going on?
Pretty
I don't
much.
know the vibes.
No, I don't know the vibe right over. Like, that's definitely not the vibe. That's not the vibe. That's a vibe killer.
Right.
So we gonna get straight into the shits. Yeah, I mean, this is Unpopular Opinions podcast, so we gonna jump straight into it. Okay. B. Simone is receiving a lot of backlash for sharing her preference in dating, and Tory Lanez is added to the commentary. On Tuesday, the comedian and social media personality appeared as a guest on the Nick Cannon Power 106 radio show. During the conversation, Simone stated that she preferred to date men whose lifestyle is more similar to hers, as people with traditional 9-to-5s don't always have the flexibility or understanding she needs. The notion didn't sit well with many on social media, as Lanez replied and echoed similar sentiments. So Tory said, I guess no one told my dog B. Simone that whoa, what the fuck?
And
Hold
the
up, let me
world
see.
got a lot of
This is a
people who
cute-
work
Oh,
in 9 to
okay, yeah, I
5.
see it. Listen, okay, no one told my dog B. Simone that would get a lot of people who work 9-to-5s that get more money than some of your favorite rappers and entertainers. He wrote on Twitter with laughing emojis. For me, on the other hand, all y'all ladies with 9-to-5s hit my line. I got time.
I feel exactly
Yeah.
where you're coming from.
So, but the thing was, she didn't mention, like, okay, you need to have money to deal with me. She was basically saying our schedules have to be compatible. You have to be able to do what you do. So, the original conversation didn't mention income nor alluded to it. He can't have a 9-to-5, Simone said when she was asked what kind of men she wants. He can be a hustling entrepreneur. Yes, she responded when asked if she's looking for someone of a CEO status. I think entrepreneurs should date only entrepreneurs. I get what she was saying. I understand it. In part in my reading, you know, I
that's
finished
straight,
high
bro.
school.
Don't worry about that, bro.
Yeah, so I was one of those niggas that didn't really like reading out loud and shit. I read better in my head.
Like
Because
this.
then I can make the words be whatever they want to be.
You must have been on the first floor next to the lunchroom.
No, listen, I was with Kevin Hart on fucking night school. I was sitting next to him.
cheating off his shit.
Yeah, I was definitely. Yeah, she knew the vibes. You know what I mean? But how do you? But she never alluded to money. She never alluded to money.
She didn't allude to money. I mean, that's her. You know, that's her preference. That's her choice. You know what I mean? Like, I give her a piece for that. You know, sometimes things can be taken out of context when you say it.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand what she was saying. I just don't agree with what she's saying because schedules can coincide with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like just because you're what is she? Instagram celebrity?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so she's home on her phone all day. You know what I mean? Taking pictures and going.
But you know she's light skinned also, so.
Yeah, but she doesn't. What schedule do she have really? So you know. So what do you mean?
She makes her own schedule. So that's basically, I think,
Okay.
part of what she was saying was, I make my own schedule. You need to be available when I need you to be available.
How does that work? So you mean to tell me, okay, in order for me to be with you, I have to be able to be an entrepreneur to be able to make my own schedule?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just don't get it. I don't understand.
I mean,
I don't get exactly what she's saying because your schedules are never going to coincide with each other.
I mean, also Nick Cannon also noted that there are people with great jobs working traditional hours. She explained it's about their day to day.
Yeah.
So it goes back to their scheduling.
Okay.
She has needs.
Mhm.
You have to be available to fulfill those needs any given time. And only way you can do that unless you're a boss.
Yeah.
You can't be at work.
So basically, she needs a boss.
Yeah, she needs
That's
a
what she
boss.
just said. She should just come out and say that.
Yeah.
I think what she's saying is that, you know, entrepreneurs, I mean, very similar to what you guys are saying, but like an entrepreneur, a person working 9 to 5 would never really understand the lifestyle of an entrepreneur. Because an entrepreneur can be working like 12 hours, 16 hours. Like, think about a person that's in the studio.
So, so are you of one of those people who believe entertainers should only date entertainers because they understand that lifestyle?
No, I think that everything is about communication and conversation. So if I know you're going to be in the studio, you say, I just booked 16 hours, I know that you're going to be going 16 hours. But then if you go over the time, it's just about checking in, like, look, I went over the time, you know, I'm going to work on this and this and that. But I would understand. So
how about...
would it cause problems? It probably would.
It probably would.
In the
So
long term,
that's why I say I kind of understand what she was saying.
Yeah.
That's why I said
Entrepreneurs
I
should
respect
only
it.
deal with entrepreneurs.
And
Yeah,
I
but
get
then
it.
neither will have time for one
But
another.
maybe I don't
Yeah.
think she worded it.
Yeah, she didn't
The
word it
right
like
way.
I said. That's why I was saying, like, okay.
But I understand what she was saying.
If you want a boss, say I want a boss. Don't say, oh, I want an entrepreneur.
Like, I don't
just like don't sugarcoat the shit.
Don't say I can't deal with somebody that's
Yeah.
working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Like, that's where you lose me at.
Yeah, because now you
Well,
trying to
don't
make
they
it
call
seem
9
like
to 5 people squares? They say a square job or something.
Yeah.
yeah, but at the end of the day, like that, I don't think that they give.
See,
props
this
to
where
people
this-
who do have a 9 to 5.
But this is where also people who think like that also lose me at, because they'll say, I can't date somebody who works a 9 to 5. You have to be an entrepreneur, right?
Mhm.
But you won't date a street nigga. Street
He's
nigga
an
makes his own
entrepreneur.
hours.
Yeah, he do.
He's a boss.
Yeah.
But then you'll say, I won't date you because you're in the streets. Like, bitch, what do you want? Make up your mind.
True.
Like,
You want a boss?
You
Say
want a
I want
boss?
but say what type of boss that you want. Say what type of person that you would rather be in a relationship with.
Right.
Instead of just sugarcoating and shit like, oh, I want to date nothing but entrepreneurs. So if this guy, you know, he owns his studio or he owns a business or something and he can make his own hours, like,
and
he's a boss.
So
A street
when Nick
guy's an
Cannon,
entrepreneur.
so when Nick Cannon said, you know, it's people working great jobs for traditional hours, she explained this about their day to day. She said, I'm sure, but no, you're not going to understand my lifestyle. You're not going to understand why I'm up at 3 a.m. You know, you have to be an entrepreneur or moving into that direction.
Okay, but that is
But
Now
bitch,
she
when
goes-
you was building your brand
exactly.
on social media, did you have the same train of thought then?
No, she had the same.
I'm sure she did.
She had the train of thought. She has the train of thought now with basically like what she basically saying right there. What I got from that says I'm sure. She said, you know, I want to understand the lifestyle of that. Now you talking to people like they're retarded. How am I going to understand the lifestyle of an entrepreneur? How?
Right.
How?
Because, but also you gotta also understand, a lot of people, but a lot of people are not bosses. A lot of people don't have that mentality of being a boss. A lot of people are just content with being workers. And that's what she's saying. If you're content with wherever you're at in life, I can't date you because we're on two different playing fields. I get it. I get it.
I get the fact that, like you said, she's an Instagram model, she's an Instagram star, or whatever. So right now, she's just basically calling for a little bit of attention.
She's smelling herself.
Yeah,
a
she
little
calling
bit.
for a
Yeah,
little
I
bit of
think
attention.
so.
Yeah, she's smelling herself a little
Yeah,
bit.
she feel like I can't. I started from the bottom now.
Now I'm here.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. She's one
I
of them.
think so.
But I do also understand it. And shout out to Nick Cannon for this interview.
And shout out for Tory Lanez for opening his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they-
because there's a lot of
talk
great,
on here.
there's a lot of great women who work 9 to 5s. That there's a lot of great women. There's a lot of great men who actually make more money, like he said, than these rappers, these entertainers that's living good.
He could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like,
he
he
can't
can't
be like
clock in
pocket-
and clock out.
No.
Damn,
I think
beautiful.
entrepreneurs should be entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not going to understand my lifestyle. You're not going to understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
Damn,
and
you're making this
you,
I don't understand that.
okay, all right.
you know, he has to be an entrepreneur.
A business owner. He getting one of them
Yes.
stimulus packages from Donald Trump.
Stop this right here. Stop this right here. Stop this right here.
He ain't buying jewelry with it.
Or moving into that direction.
Yeah. All right.
Sure, he can't have a
Stop
9 to
that.
5.
Stop that.
What? What?
Okay, I have an issue with one. She got 3 cuts in her eyebrows trying to wild out. I have an issue right
She
there.
got unibrow too.
Yeah. Yo, and she's not even that
She's not
bad.
bad.
No, she's not bad as I actually thought she was
she
when I
not-
first
she not
was
dope.
viewing her.
She on some goofy type time. She
Yeah, I
needs
think
some crying
she's
for
weird.
attention right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think people have been quarantined too much. I
Yeah.
think we overdid the social distancing. Like, I think she's lost. Like, when I look at her now, I'm kind of feeling bad for her. But, again, I do understand what she was saying. I understand it. But I think it should have been worded better.
Yeah, she
You
didn't
know.
say it right. Like, so my thing is, how you gonna date a boss or an entrepreneur and you sound like you ain't even graduated fucking high school? Instagram took over your damn head, and now all these celebrities just want to hit you. You know what I'm saying? They all in your DM and all that. So now you thinking you the shit. You know what I'm saying? So now you smelling yourself.
I wasn't
you
feeling
don't
that
have to
she
be
had
up
to-
at 3 a.m. just because you're an entrepreneur. She's
Yeah.
like, he's not going to understand.
Right.
I'm up
Oh,
at
I gotta
3
be up at 3 a.m. Okay, for 3 a.m. Like, you
Yeah.
retarded. Like, you call them slow.
You can
Like,
pace
she's
yourself.
disrespectful. So I don't even feel it. Like,
I'm stuck on the
it's-
fact that she got 3 cuts in her eyebrows. Like, the fuck she thinks she is Big Daddy Kane? I'm stuck on that.
Yeah, and I think she took it too far because ain't no half step.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm lost,
Yeah,
but
she-
I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever,
Yeah, like,
man. But
that's-
yeah, I think.
Yeah, she on some goofy type time. She's crying for attention, bro.
But the sad part about that is a lot of women out here who actually have that train of thought, that actually believe, like, bitch, you work at McDonald's. Why can't you date me because I have a job also?
So basically,
What makes you better than me?
basically she started from the bottom and she hid. So now, are you saying that could it be a black man that's an entrepreneur? Could it be a white man that's an entrepreneur? These are some of the things that we go through in the black community as being black men. We
Yeah.
gotta deal with women like that.
Yeah.
Some women like
So-
that. I'm not gonna
She
say all
didn't
women.
look
Like
to
Also,
money, but I
it-
think it has something to do with money. Because
Yeah,
it
it's
has
always-
a
it
lot
has a lot to do with
where
money.
people
A lot-
think
it has
the
a lot to do with
9 to 5
money.
guys, the corny guys.
But also,
Yeah,
it's
it's a lot.
like I actually was reading something earlier when somebody had posted a question on social media asking women, could you date a man who doesn't drive? And a lot of women were saying, no. If you don't drive, I can't fuck with you. Like, I remember one time a couple years ago, I was trying to talk to this girl. I was on SEPTA. Public transportation, for those who don't know what SEPTA is public transportation. So I was on SEPTA, and I was trying to, holler at this girl. And it fucked me up when she straight flat out said, I can't date nobody that's on SEPTA. Bitch, you sitting next to me.
You can't even date yourself. What the
Yeah,
fuck, like-
so just that train of thought, like, you're sitting next to me on SEPTA, on public transportation, but you won't give me your number because we sitting next to each other.
Some people park their cars and get on the train.
No,
Exactly.
Park their
she,
cars and
this,
park.
no,
a lot
no,
of people
no,
do that, especially
No.
in the county and stuff.
She
like
was a hood rat chick. She was one of them,
that.
but this was her thought. Now, Grant, like you just said, she didn't know if I was
If you
driving or
driving,
not.
Right.
Yep.
She just automatically assumed and judged me based off the fact that I was sitting
It's
next to
okay.
her.
So you're he a bum. He on the train with me. Like how could he you can't take me nowhere.
Yeah.
But except the
Right.
man can though. Except the man can. The dude that you don't even know driving this train can take you somewhere.
But that just
But
goes.
I can't
So
deal
it's just,
with you.
so
You know
I
what I'm
look.
saying?
I go to that and I look at the fight for just black men when it comes to women who look down
on us.
to a certain extent. Like a lot of that just.
Yeah.
I look at that shit and I pay attention to it and I'm like, oh, okay, now I know why you single. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now I do understand the thought of I can't date a man who's in the same position as me.
Yeah, I
Right?
respect that. I understand that.
Because if you're in the same
Say that.
position as me, it's no growth there.
She like that situation should have been handled like that. It's not you ain't driving. You know what I'm saying? Like if
But it also goes to talking a lot of black women, a lot of women. Let me not just say black women. A lot of women in general is rare when you actually meet somebody and know how to talk to your spirit instead of talking directly to you. Like sometimes a man, white, black, Chinese, Latino, it doesn't matter what race you are. Sometimes you need somebody to talk that motive. Now he might can have that idea of, but that idea of what he wants and where he want to go. But sometimes he need that motivational speech. You understand what I'm saying?
That's like that jewel that Sue Surf dropped.
You know what I'm saying?
And he said, I need a woman with more than that. I need her to be
like bitches because you lay, just like Surf said, just because you lay with me don't mean you pray for me.
Yeah.
A lot of women ain't praying for him.
No, they praying for themselves. Like God, please get this nigga a job so he can take care of me. Please let this nigga get a car.
Right.
Please let this. That's not. And like you said, like that's the problem in like our community as black men or men or
just men in general. Because like I said, it happens in general. It happens in general.
And I mean, let's
Well,
get the subject dude off the screen.
Men have to have standards too. That's what I think. I think that men have to begin to have standards. They allow women to have all these standards and say what they won't talk to or whom they won't talk to. And men just, feel downplayed. But where's the men's standards at?
Yeah, and bingo. A lot of men don't have standards. A lot of men just settle.
A pretty face is nothing.
A pretty face and a fat ass will win majority of niggas over.
Yeah.
But at what point does that shit get boring? Yeah. Okay, I done fucked a lot of bitches with a fat ass. Yeah. What else? After I bust, what else?
That's all you got to offer? Like, yeah.
No,
but we content with that as men. That's where I salute women at a lot of times because women, they'll look and say, okay, I need more. I need more than a wet ass.
Yeah.
A lot of men will be like, man, that bitch got a fat ass. She look good. She sucked my dick right. I'm happy. And then you wonder why you in the same position you was in for the past 5 years because you was content with dealing with women who only had a fat ass, sucked your dick good and looked good.
Yeah. Then you roll over and be like, babe, I'm hungry. And she like, oh, we better order something because I cook.
And then you gotta spend more money.
Yep.
And then all the bitch want to make is Alfredo. Like all the bitch want to make is Alfredo. Like, dog, I need some fucking candy yams, some not canned greens. Like, but we settle. We settle. And we as men have to get over that.
Step that shit up.
Yeah. So
because it's more women than it is men.
Yeah.
So men have a greater pool to choose from. So why settle just because she looks good and she has a body?
See, I'm also of the notion.
That's where the mental come in at, like how you was trying to brainwash us.
Yeah. But I'm also of the notion of it, like you just said, it's more
women than men.
It's more women than men, right? Y'all, the ratio is totally different, right? So I remember I was reading something that said, since it's more women than men, why are women so selfish when it comes to men? Share us.
Oh no, I ain't doing that.
I thought that was lit.
It sounded
lit.
It sounded dope. It sounded dope.
But niggas can't deal with that. That's too much. That's too much. It's way too much. But
is the man going to treat each woman equally?
No.
All right then.
Why? Why should he have to?
Because if you're going to have
because women don't treat men equally.
Nope.
What?
You don't listen. You don't treat me. You won't. A lot of women won't treat the one dude as well as the other nigga with the money. Okay, she might like the nigga that's broke. Like it's something about him she's fucking with. His energy and everything else, right?
Yeah.
But then it's this other nigga that got the car, the money, he can take her out, and do all this other shit, crab legs,
vacation homes,
right?
And shit,
He's living, right?
So he lit. Excuse me. And in her eyes, he's lit. This other dude, he lit. He got potential.
She'll treat this nigga better, but she genuinely likes the broke nigga better, more. But she'll treat this other nigga better because of the shit he has.
Honestly, he ain't even.
And he not even the one that treat her right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
The broke boy, he got, you know what I'm saying? Like, he broke his back 12 times, you know what I'm saying? He got screws and shit in his back.
And what's ill about that was,
I seen a lot of this shit.
I seen something a few years back, and I'm not sure if y'all totally familiar with it, when they had a question, it was posed to a question, it was something they said, it was a meme that came out, and it said, I gave you my last $10 because that's all I had. He gave you 20, but he had more. I gave you my last, basically. I said, fuck me eating, I'm making sure I'll give you my last. Just because he gave you 20 or $100 don't mean he's better. Yeah. That just means he has more. But I was willing to give you my last. Yeah. And a lot of women didn't. That shit went over a lot of people's head.
They wasn't paying attention because at the end of the day, what he basically is the saying is saying, like, why settle for someone who could possibly do more for you just because they have it, instead of someone who genuinely will put themselves in a position to put you in a better position for y'all. Like, help me, help you, help us. Some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's about that person, like what they willing to sacrifice to make your situation better or to make you better in your situation. What you trying to accomplish. They letting you know you can rely on me, you can count on me, I'm here for you. I got your back.
And I think the man that give you the last, you have his heart.
Bingo.
Yeah.
The other guy has your ear.
Yeah.
I have your heart.
He just got your attention. He got your attention.
Yeah.
So women have to begin to kind of identify that, like, wow, who really has my best interest, my heart?
Yeah.
That's the one that would give you the last.
That's true. And I think that gets so overlooked. And yeah, that definitely gets overlooked. And that's why a lot of women cheat.
Exactly.
A lot of women cheat.
Like,
but that's also why
I want your money and his money.
See, listen.
I know you care, but he got it.
But so that's also it also goes back.
I care that he got it. You should too. Give me that $10 back, motherfucker.
Listen.
I buy you 2 t-shirts and a pack of ports.
A pack of ports, you got me. Go date that nigga. Go get him, babe. That's when you start being a cheerleader. Go get him. Get him, girl. Yeah.
What about the meme that talked about, remember the one that said, oh, we need her, or something like that? It was like the meme talking about.
Like,
real shit.
Yeah. Bitch, listen, I fuck with you, but she got the bag.
Right. Listen. What you want me to do?
So, but my thing is, so remember that movie, Indecent Proposal? You ever seen that? Like, I want to sleep with your wife. I got $2 million for you.
Wow.
Would you let a nigga?
$2 million.
You in a fucked up situation.
Hold up. Okay.
No. You trash.
No. I was about to ask you something.
No, you was already thinking about it.
No, I'm about to ask you something. All right.
Y'all in a fucked up situation.
Right.
And the nigga say, I got $2 million right now to change your life, but I want to fuck your wife.
All right, no, the question that I was going to ask. I'm not answering that question right now. You're funny as shit, right? For one, I ain't fucking married. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, no, technically I am. So with that, right? All right. With that situation, like my wife, like I'm married. I mean, I genuinely love that. Like I love her, and this, that. I mean, we want to do whatever, and we came to that point. Fuck no, you're not doing it. I rather struggle, scramble, all that shit. Fuck that. For one, you tell me you got that type of bread. I mean, I'm already lying. You fuck up with her. Oh yeah, for real? Say no more. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can buy, bro. Listen, man, no.
That's what I call a goon.
Yeah,
that's what I call a goon.
Yeah. So I mean, like, with that situation, no.
But
no.
If say y'all on a vacation, right? Same way they were in the movie. Y'all on a vacation. It's you and her, but you niggas is struggling back home. Y'all got debt up the ass, right? And the nigga come to you and be like, listen, I'll give you $2 million. I just want 24 hours with your wife. Just 24, you can have her back, and I'll give you $1 million now, and the other million when you come pick her back up.
All right. Listen, we're talking about it. Give me the million now. Listen, no, give me the million. Babe, we out.
No,
we
it's none of that.
I gotta pass her off.
No, it's not. You have to give it to him.
No, I ain't gonna do that. He might do some sex trafficking shit. Try to she oversees a motherfucking fucking goddamn kung fu.
So in that situation, let's put you in that situation. Nigga, y'all going through it, right? Look, she's shitty. She's shitty as shit. Look at her face.
She gonna break up with
you know she's shitty. She like it's all about the bread, baby.
She gonna break up with you on purpose and shit.
And
you made the Kool-Aid too sweet.
And then they hit you with, you got me a lifetime. You only got me for 24 hours. Bitch, I don't want to hear that.
I don't want it back.
No, you stay. You stay over there. I'm gonna get this million. I'm out.
Yeah.
Y'all good.
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
I'm
gonna take that million. I'm gonna change my whole life around.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up.
And on top of that, like with a situation like that, like honestly, like what if that man got the hips or something, like so he got something to give. Like ain't nobody just giving you that type of bread because they just feel your woman. They want that.
No,
type
your
of
woman might be bad. She
Yeah,
might be
but
bad.
At the same time, if he gonna try to buy it, we gonna try to take it.
Yeah.
What would you do?
What?
He said what? He always spin artist.
What? Like,
Look, next question.
What Jay say? What we talking about? Like,
What we talking about?
yeah, I mean, what
That's
we
what we
talking about?
about.
I mean, so if I was in that
That's crazy.
situation,
If you were in that situation,
is me and my wife good? Like,
it don't matter.
no, it do matter. No, see, this is a question you niggas don't really ask. It do matter.
Hold up.
Like, are we
You'll
on
have a great marriage. You're happily
Oh, we have a
married.
great marriage.
You'll have a great marriage. You're happily married. You're over in another country vacationing, and this occurs.
I'm cool. I'm cool. Because we took vows that say for sickness, health, for better or worse.
Rich or poor.
So I'm cool. For rich or poor, we gonna get through this shit. No, we don't need his
We
money.
need his bread. But we
But-
take that shit, we gonna rob it,
but-
not even the fuck up.
Ding, 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 ding. If we was on the outs and it's like, yo, this shit not really working, and we on the verge of possibly divorce,
Rocky Road.
like
Rocky Road.
Oh no, I'm taking that first million, and bitch, you can go.
That's only if you decide that you want to do it.
Yo, so wait.
You
The
know
question
what I'm
is,
saying?
are you a human sex trafficker at that point?
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
see
sell
what I'm
it.
saying? Like,
Yeah, I sell the
You
shit
a
out.
pimp.
Because
man.
once, listen, bro, he might be the fed. As soon as you try that shit,
No,
it's
he won't.
rip.
You a pimp. You
No,
just
no.
sold your in-house pussy.
It's
Fuck all that. You can have. Look, I don't want her for like. If she's willing to sell her body, and if we was good, right?
Yeah.
And she's willing to say, babe, it's only for 24 hours. Automatically, the first thing that comes to my mind is,
Oh, yeah, you got it.
I would
you
think
got
she
it.
been doing
Got it.
something.
Oh, yeah,
like
it's
that.
only for 24 hours.
and I'm a spice that
spice
shit up.
it, yeah, but
Nigga,
like,
I'm gonna go over there after that. After I get that train, that mind state of horror, and I'm leaving you. I'm gonna go there and promote the shit up, bro. Listen,
No, first
she
you
do
gotta
X,
spice-
Y, and Z.
You got to
She
spice
lit.
her up, though. You got to spice her
No,
up.
I'm a champion her.
Yeah.
But when I go to him,
Yeah.
I'm a hype that shit. Listen, I'm selling this bitch like I'm Don King
Yeah.
trying to sell a fight at this
Just want that
What if
bread
y'all
for-
got kids?
Huh?
What if y'all have children?
I'm gonna take care of my kids, but fuck this bitch. But me and my kids need this
Yeah,
milk.
we gonna be straight.
Yeah, like you.
And you gonna be
you
straight. And you gonna
cancel.
be straight because he gonna give you the rest. And once I take what I take, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You gonna be straight.
The fact that she would do it would make me think that that's not new.
That's
No,
why he
I'm
said- that's why he
automatically
said,
think
yo,
she was
yeah.
out here moving
Yeah.
around for 40.
She was shaking the bacon already.
Yeah, I'm automatically think she was fucking niggas for 40.
shaking the bacon.
Yeah, all the fucking madly,
All
man.
that shit that, you know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah,
man,
it's-
yeah.
This shit wild out here, bro.
Yeah, that shit lit.
These bitches is nasty. These niggas is nasty too. But anyway, man, yeah, I understand what B. Simone was saying, but I also get what Tory Lanez was saying. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just one of those things. So, this was one of those joints that I was really looking forward to talking about because we've been watching videos and pictures for the past hour of Lizzo. Lizzo tells her fat shamers to worry about their own goddamn bodies. And a part of me agrees, right? So, but a part of me, you know, everybody, it's been noted, it's been documented how I feel about Lizzo. I'm not a fan of hers. She doesn't move. So anyway, but she said, I have been working out constantly for the last 5 years, and it may come to as a surprise to some of y'all that I'm not working out to have your ideal body. I'm working out to have my ideal type body. And you know what type body that is? None of y'all fucking business because I'm beautiful, I'm strong. I do my job and I stay on my job. So the next time y'all want to come to somebody and judge them whether they drink kale smoothies or eat McDonald's, work out or not work out, how about you look at your fucking self and worry about your own goddamn body, because health is not just determined on what you look like on the outside. Health is also what happens on the inside. And a lot of y'all need to cleanse your own fucking bodies and insides.
Deep.
And I unquote.
Deep.
Yeah. So she posted a video. Let me give you some backstory. She posted a video on TikTok of her working out, sweating, and all that other shit that people do when they work out. I'm proud to see that she's actually thinking about her health. She's trying to be more healthy. I'm actually to see Lizzo not with her ass out. She's in some tights, and she has
full workouts.
All right, okay. You gotta relax with the bathing suit videos right now.
Lizzo is a whole mood.
Lizzo eats a lot of food.
Mood changer.
Yeah, but I am, all jokes aside though, I am happy that she's actually thinking about her health and what's important to her, because we do want to see her live a long, prosperous life, and we know obesity, especially in the black community, takes a lot of us out. So yeah, she's doing her thing out there.
She's doing her thing. I mean,
Lizzo. And she's a beautiful. Lizzo has a very, very beautiful face.
Yeah, she's pretty.
I bet you she got some Playboy contracts.
Okay, outside of that picture right there,
Politically correct with her?
hey, we're not doing politically correct.
Okay, well, she's nice in the face.
Yeah, she's nice in the.
Lizzo is sexy.
She's nice in the face,
Lizzo
but
is a sexy BBW.
Lizzo is nice in the face, but needs knife in the waist. I'm such a fucking rapper.
Trife in the waist.
I mean, look, I'm such a rapper. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Lizzo for just the way she's been moving out in these streets, as far as certain pictures, certain videos that she posted when there's so many children out here who doesn't need to see certain things.
Yeah, I don't think kids need to see this and have a tarnished thought of.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
I'm
gonna tell you.
Wait. Or rapper do this kind of stuff.
I'm gonna tell you where she lost me at. She lost me a couple months back when she was at the Lakers game at Los Angeles, and she started twerking with her ass out and everything else. I just felt like that was the wrong time and place for that type of behavior. It was way too much. And then a lot of people on social media, and a lot of people on social media said, well, they got cheerleaders who dress half naked. They got that's their fucking job.
The hate
If Lizzo was at a concert now, granted, if you take your kids to a Lizzo concert and she does that, cool. You know what you paid for.
You went to go see Lizzo.
Yeah.
I went to go see the Lakers.
But I went to see the Lakers. I didn't want to see Lizzo on courtside shaking the ass and twerking. I was cool with that. But yeah, I mean,
it's just not my.
It's not my cup of tea.
I just think it's not fair. If Nicki Minaj or Meg Thee Stallion post something like this, it's fine. But when
that's cool.
Now,
granted, Nicki has the fake body. Nicki has the fake body.
Like she is the Barbie. She's plastic.
Right.
She's the Barbie,
but Nicki has a body shape that men appreciate. Now, with some men out here who do appreciate Lizzo's body, that likes her body structure, her type, that go for that.
It's a real body.
Right, it's a real body, it's a natural body. We get it.
Somebody said, if you hate on plus size women who love themselves, it's because you hate yourself. It's not a hill, it's just a fact.
How about also, if she was a skinny girl, y'all would be praising her.
What I'm saying is, again, it goes back to what I'm saying. This is not, she doesn't have the body for her body is not for every man's preference. It is some who actually appreciates this shit.
Yeah,
I'm just not one.
Yeah, I'm not one of those guys that appreciate it. I'm not.
But again, I'm not knocking it.
I ain't hating. Yeah, I'm not hating. It's just not. It's just not for me.
In the past, I was hard on her. I'm proud to see that she's doing this. But what I can say is that she's been confident this whole time since she hits public.
I never knew that she was like literally walking around like half.
Yeah. But this has been her, and she's been promoting, BBW confidence and be good in your own skin and appreciate what
I respect that.
I respect
I commend her on that.
She gonna end up like the rest. Jennifer Hudson, who ended up losing the weight.
Yeah, but when
Yeah,
she
okay.
loses weight,
Monique who lost the weight, and then they had
I don't
to
fuck. I
apologize
don't
to her
listen.
fans.
I'm one of those people who don't fuck with skinny Jennifer. I don't. I go.
So you like the big Jennifer?
Because the music changed for me once
Yeah.
she lost that weight.
Lost the weight. It started becoming like
Monique. Once Monique lost the weight, you're not funny to me no more.
Attitude changed.
So I'm
Everything
confused.
changed. Like
You say you don't like the BBW, but when they
no,
lose
he's
the
talking
weight,
about.
I'm talking about
personality, music.
careers.
Yeah,
Oh.
personality.
I'm not talking about their looks.
Okay,
Like I just feel like
career-wise, yeah.
once they lost that weight, they lost some of their talent. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me.
I would say it was their personality. Like, okay, I lost all this weight. Like, yeah, look at me now. Like, they feel like they more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, got a
Yeah.
little bit more.
her choreography,
Just imagine when Lizzo does-
choreography is lit. She be in those hills and
Yeah.
she moves.
No, Lizzo turns
Some
up.
of the
Lizzo
thin
turns
girls
up.
can't
Yeah,
even
she
move
turned up.
like
I just
Lizzo.
wonder who makes those.
And for her to
moves.
be her weight, for her to be her size, that's a bouncing around motherfucker.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, I commend her on that. So who makes those hills with that
that
double-
strength.
Yeah. Like, I think they personally designed for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? For that weight, for that structure. Like,
Lizzo probably could bounce
All right,
up
so-
and down on
so-
the guy
so
and
the
not
question-
get tired.
So the question I pose is the question I ask is, okay, we see how Lizzo dresses now.
Right.
Imagine in shape Lizzo. Imagine the pictures we get and videos we get then. Oh man, yo.
No, I'm feeling this Lizzo.
All right, can
All
we
right,
see
next-
another
next
picture?
picture, yeah, I was
Ass
about to
off
say,
screen?
I don't- yeah.
Like, I'm tired of seeing Lizzo.
yeah,
wear
I
this.
was reading the what's the name? The comments like, why is her ass still in my
Yeah,
face?
I'm cool. I thought that was her ass, that balloon.
Let me see that picture. Go back up. With the one face. No, not that one.
Yo, come on, you gotta stop
Which
doing
one?
this Lizzo ass shots.
Go back up, right here.
Oh, no,
That
no.
right there with the braids in her hair.
Yeah, she's beautiful right here.
Yeah, that face.
Lizzo's
pic-
beautiful right here.
That face picture.
I don't think
That's
she is.
pretty
No, I think outside the makeup.
Outside the
I think
makeup,
she's
she got.
caked
Yeah, I
up.
see the
Yeah,
cake
that's
shot.
just
I see
caked
the
up.
That's makeup.
Yeah, that's makeup. But I say that she's
But
pretty
she-
right there. Like
she-
she got a cute face. You know what I'm saying? Like I give it to her. She you know, do her thing with her big body and all that. Like that's cool. I respect that. That's her. That's how she chooses to carry herself and how she chooses to dress in public and all that. Me, I don't prefer that size of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I can't. And not to say that size of a woman, but right now you just dressing like the rest of these girls that we see with the thong up her ass and all that because you just big. Though.
I think
You see what I'm saying? So-
you know how they.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
You just big
like,
doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now what? So all them girls that you talking about, like, oh yeah, y'all bitches is skinny, this, that, and third. Oh, don't judge me, judge my weight, this, that, and third. Okay, well these chicks walking around skinny, like, are you hating on them? They dress the same way as you. So if all y'all was the same size, how would you feel? So if you were skinny and
You know what fucks me up, and I've said this since day one. This is what fucks me up about society and just corny, goofy, lying, weird people, right? Okay. A lot of women big Lizzo up. Oh, that's my bitch. Like, she's confident. Why y'all leave her alone? Blah, 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 right? But then you have a BBW on the corner of your block that will wear the same thing as Lizzo,
Yo,
and you want to
grinding
talk
her up.
about
Grinding her
it.
up.
Saying that bitch knows she shouldn't be wearing that. She out of pocket for it. Y'all fake as fuck.
But y'all
Like,
was
keep
just-
that same
y'all was just
fucking
rocking with
energy.
Lizzo, though.
But the difference is, Lizzo, she's a celebrity.
And
She's
she
in
got-
front of the
yeah.
camera. She has money. You enjoy her music. So you talk about her different. I don't like that. That's where my problem comes in with a lot of these corny people. Like, you're not going to give Kelly up the block that same energy you give Lizzo. And Kelly up the block has that same confidence, but the only difference is she's not
Yeah,
famous.
she's got a pretty face and a large waist. You know, so.
A pretty face and a large waist. That sounds wild. That sounds wild.
I think it would be the same way. I think the same haters on Kelly up the block would be the same haters on Lizzo.
I don't.
think so.
I don't. Not from me just watching, reading comments on social media.
Yeah,
I don't see that same. I don't see that same energy.
I was reading Jones.
But I don't see that same energy. Maybe it's just my timeline. My timeline just have a lot of corny bitches on there. So, yeah, I mean that's just my timeline. I just didn't. I didn't get that same energy. And yeah, I'm cool. So speaking of women with nice bodies and fake bodies and all that other shit, Tekashi 6ix9ine has made the news again. Him and Nicki Minaj is teamed up. do a record called Trolls. It will be released Friday, June 12th. They have merch that they're selling. She promoted this on her own website.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of her fans are actually looking forward to hearing Nicki Minaj again, who has been quiet for a nice little minute. You know, this will be their second song they actually recorded together since Fifi. They saying the funds will provide free bail assistance to low-income individuals who can't afford to pay bail while waiting their trial. We want to protect and support the thousands of brave people working on the front lines of social justice, using their voices to demand an end to the targeting and killing of Black Americans by the police. Black Lives Matter. Yo, I have so much to say about this.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the representation of being a snitch to her jumping on the bandwagon of being a snitch.
I just feel like she's just chasing his momentum right now.
And they using Black Lives
Yeah,
Matter as
I agree.
Yeah, that's kind of corny. I mean, I'm not with it. I wouldn't listen to it. The logo, like you said,
It's dope. Yo,
yeah.
can you go back up to the picture of the project, wherever that is? Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not a fan of what they're doing. I'm not a fan of us. You know, me being from the streets, I just can't acknowledge this guy.
Yeah, I don't respect it. I don't respect her. Like jumping.
She lost all cool points for me.
Yeah.
Even though I'm nobody she should care about who gave her cool points from the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah. And again, Nicki looks beautiful.
She looks.
Oh, so she looks
She's like a plastic Barbie that she is.
Yeah.
I give her
It's
props.
not
She's
real.
Barbie. You know.
I don't give a fuck if she's not Lizzo. That looks good to my eyes. Y'all got me fucked
No,
up.
I didn't
That
say
picture
that.
looks great to my
I didn't
eyes.
say that. I said she's the plastic Barbie she says she is. She's Barbie. All that shit is, chopped up. You know, that's her.
Yeah,
Like it's something to look at.
Yeah,
I would
it's-
prefer to give kudos to the real body, i.e. Lizzo.
all right, just keep Lizzo off the fucking screen.
Okay.
'Cause we're talking about Nicki.
All right.
Nicki looks good. And what's those Ugg socks or some shit? What is
No,
that?
those are Chanel shoes and like some fur socks.
And then you see this corny ass nigga promoting the
Ankle monitor and shit.
yeah, get this,
Be a snitch like me.
raise that shit up. I
Tell
don't
like
want to
me.
see. I don't want to see that ankle monitor
Yeah,
because he
but-
pussy. But yeah, anyway, so Nicki Minaj fans are excited, and they're selling merch.
Yeah, that's the part that
I-
I'm not.
Nah, but I get it though. Like I said, it's beautiful marketing. It's beautiful, beautiful marketing. And Nicki Minaj has left. You know, she was promoting this whole song and everything they got coming June 12th. She wrote on Instagram a proportion of the proceeds from Trolls include merch items will be going directly to the Bell Project Incorporated. The fund provides free bail assistance to low-income individuals who can't pay their bail while waiting their trial. We want to protect and support the thousands of brave people working on the front lines of social justice. Using it, I read all that. Okay, then they hashtagged it with Black Lives Matter, link in the bio, pre-save, Trolls video tomorrow, midnight, Nicki Minaj, Queen. Nicki,
People gonna capitalize off this.
Yeah.
no, every celebrity is running amok right now.
Uh-huh.
Every celebrity is
Everybody.
running amok, and just her coming from Southside Jamaica, Queens. She grew up around gangsters. She's been around real niggas.
She's promoting the fucking wreck.
Yeah,
She's promoting the wreck. And then
But
on
this
top of
is-
that, using Black Lives Matter to promote merchandise.
that's where I have the issue. That's where
Yeah.
I have the personal issue with
So
that.
if Black Lives Matter, what about all the motherfuckers he told on?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're incarcerated because you told, and you're not black.
That's a
You know
great
what
cover.
I'm saying?
It's a
It
great
is.
cover.
It's a dope song. You know what I mean, like I can't see. I won't respect nobody wearing that shit though.
Now, if it wasn't with two, I would probably buy that shirt. If 6ix9ine wasn't attached to this, I would probably buy that shirt because I think that they probably would have some dope merch. Of course, Nicki Minaj took some heat after the last collaboration for continuing to support the rapper when he was arrested in November 2018 on racketeering charges and proceeded to snitch on his former gang members. along with roping Cardi B during his testimony in order for reduced sentence. It worked, and 6ix9ine was even released early to house arrest due to COVID-19 concerns. He began to get back to business and back on social media almost immediately. Yo, listen, he was coming at Meek. Snoop had some issues with him. A lot of street rappers just wasn't feeling him. And speaking of street people that that we in the culture consider to be street people, Akon, I lost a lot of respect for Akon, where I can no longer listen to Akon no more, because Akon was one of those people who was saying that he would love to work with 6ix9ine when 6ix9ine came home, and he actually did it. I thought he was just talking shit until a video hit social media with them two working on a Locked Up Part 2, which was originally Akon and Styles P song.
Okay, so this is where the game got fucked up with me. With that song, that was about I'm locked up, they won't let me out type shit. You know what I'm saying? Not I'm a rat and I'm locked up and they let me out. Like, how's the song gonna go? Like,
I mean, the new song is I'm locked up, so I'm gonna run my mouth.
Yeah, and they gonna let
so
me
they can
out.
let me out. Yeah.
So what about the motherfuckers that you ran your mouth on that's getting locked up? So it was like a
Akon black as shit in this video too.
Yeah, like the side of TMZ.
Yo, why Tekashi looking at him like that?
Like, I'm gonna tell on you too, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell on you too. You do
some dumb shit.
And Akon was locked up. For those who don't know, he was locked up back in the day for stealing cars. He ran a carjacking ring, or he was part of it in Jersey. But yeah, it's just the fact that play some of the song. Play some of the song.
Don't let me out, because in these streets, out, let me out, don't let me out.
It's nasty.
Still trying to find that motive. Why did what I did? I didn't want to feel that struggle. Just wanted to hurry up and get ready. Why that money powder? Ask some questions why I'm not.
Alright, turn this shit off. I can't no more of that. I'm not looking forward to that record either. I'm not looking forward to nothing Tekashi does, and I never was looking forward.
Was he just taking a picture with a handcuffs around his eyes?
Yeah, he was. He was. I'm not even a fan of nothing he does. Yeah, it's a different generation. It's definitely a definitely different time. It's a different code of ethics.
Different everything when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah, I mean the streets is shit.
He told on people that really, you know what I'm saying? I don't get the reason why, they was smashed his baby mom and all that shit. You know what I mean? Trying to line him up, chalk him and all that shit. Like, I mean, you got money, you can pay a couple fools.
Niggas in the hood, it's niggas in the hood right now. You give $1,000 to that.
Yeah, they rock out. So at the end of the day, like, I mean, it don't add up with me. So, Nicki, that logo and all that shit. If I see any of my kids with that shit, I'm burning that shit up. And they already know.
Yeah. So Joe Buttons had posed the question on social media. He wants to know how much money will be donated from Tekashi 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj's new song Trolls. How much money do you actually think they're going to donate? They said a portion, and I'm pretty sure it's not a big portion.
It's a smidgen. Somebody commented and said the money that they donate, they should donate all of it. Like, shit, they don't need it.
Yeah. They don't need a dime from this. And I honestly think, for me personally, and it's gonna sound crazy to say, I think all the money that Tekashi makes off this either be put in the books of those who he had told on and got incarcerated. That's just my personal opinion. Even though they don't fuck with you, but yeah. I think some of that money needs to go to them gentlemen too, because without them, you wouldn't be in the position you are in as far as your celebrity. They gave you that street credibility, and I blame them for a lot of shit, but that's just a different conversation for a different time.
Different conversation, because is her husband locked up?
Yeah, I believe Richard's locked up. Yo, she married a nigga named Richard. But that's but yeah, I mean, I just know the Barbie Hob is looking forward to hearing Nicki Minaj again. And especially since Cardi B has been quiet. Megan Thee Stallion, her run didn't even last that long to me. It just felt like a lot of her music came and went. And I was just disappointed that even when, not to change gears real quick, I didn't want to hear Megan Thee Stallion redo anything that had to do with anything associated with Tupac Shakur.
Agreed.
I was pissed off.
That's not even her lane. Like,
I was just pissed off. She didn't deserve to rap off nothing that Tupac actually ever did.
yeah.
That was just disrespectful to me. Even then, Nicki Minaj reps, she was at risk by associating herself with someone who's on probation for child molestation charges. Maybe it was the best move. It seemed like she was contradicting herself since her brother was convicted of child. We're talking about her husband. Her husband, you know,
Yeah.
he is a known
Pedophile.
yeah, he's
rapist.
been locked up on, you know, charged with child molestation and
Has to register as a sex offender.
Sex
in
offender,
California.
yeah. That's just wild. That's just wild. And then her brother was also convicted of, yeah.
And then she just hopped on the bandwagon.
Yeah, she
like,
just.
hey,
I think she just attaches herself to people who touch little kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. This is just a nasty
But
situation.
they're saying it's
all
risky
around.
for her to be attaching herself now with a snitch.
Yeah, so it's like she just all around the board.
But
just
they're
like,
saying that her loyalty clearly runs deeper. For her to
I
really
get
be
that.
having.
I know. I get your loyalty, but also at what point does your morals kick in?
True.
That's the question I have. Like, what point does your morals kick in where you don't look crazy out here? Because she looks crazy out here to a lot of people a lot of street niggas who actually used to fuck with her. And she said, what was this? Nicki faced criticism of of course, with the Barbs coming to her defense. However, Nicki made it clear that she does not care what anyone else thinks because she has a mind of her own. And I quote, "You don't have to defend me. I'm not afraid of internet trolls, blogs, artists. I don't jump on bandwagons." Yes, you do, bitch. You just jumped on 6ix9ine bandwagon.
rise waves. Bro.
Many will never know what it feels like to have a mind of their own, she said. Honestly, it makes sense. Who would be afraid of blogs or the internet trolls when you got feds by your side? Wow.
So basically, she's not afraid of internet
That's
trolls.
great.
She keeps spicing up and promoting her and his music. You see it?
Right.
Trolls that came out like 3 times in that conversation in a statement that she actually said.
Look at this. Do you think this will open up? It said, do you think this opens up a lane for other artists to work with him without getting backlash?
Unfortunately,
so is she
yeah.
opening up a lane for people to like they don't
Akon
mess
just
with him?
did it.
Yeah.
Akon just did a joint with him.
It will open up a lane. It's going to make other artists a little more comfortable with doing music with him because these days it's about a bag, and right now Tekashi's name is associated with getting a bag.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think it's
Morals
because
out.
of all the
Yeah.
reviews he got on that song. People were just like, wait a minute.
sadly, like you just said,
All the morals is out the window when it comes
yeah,
to this.
nobody has more. A lot of people
They
don't
just-
have morals.
I gotta get it. Oh, he got it. Oh, I could just do a track with him. I can make him a beat. You know what I'm saying? I can be in the video or
Yeah.
Because it's about views now, right? And
That's all it's about. It's
downloads
about
and all that.
views.
and promotion
And streams.
Yeah, and
Streams.
Your line
Now
of-
you talking
I
to
don't know,
a
clothes
kid
or-
that just had 312 views on YouTube who broke the internet in 24 hours.
Yeah.
So that was just a great accomplishment of his own. I mean, now granted, I don't fuck with him, but I do understand the business aspect of it. And it's good business for certain corporations to, connect with this kid or just deal with him in general because it's good business because
It's flowing right now.
yeah, because middle America does not give a fuck about him snitching.
No.
Middle America does not give a fuck about what's going on in the urban community as far as codes. They don't get that. So they're going to support anything he does. And his new record was number 3 on the fucking Billboard Hot 100s. Because they didn't give a fuck. Gooba, yeah. Yeah. Did extremely well. Both the YouTube, yeah. Yeah,
That shit stink.
it's just
It's
nasty.
a new era of fucking bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
But it's saying they did butcher Akon for the
Yeah, I
remix.
mean, people did go on Akon, and I would hope that a lot of fucking artists just won't deal with Akon no more because he got a price on his morals.
Yeah,
Like, it's a
he
price
wants to-
tag. He will sell himself out for a bag. That's just how I look at Akon now, and I never looked at Akon previously or prior to this situation until now, where I just lose all respect for Akon. And I just don't fuck with him.
Akon trying to get a career
some
back.
political shit?
He was running. Yeah, he was running for president.
Yeah, all that shit like
And I was rooting him on.
Yeah,
I was rooting him on.
So.
And the original record to Locked Up peaked at number 8 on the Billboard 100, and Styles just separated himself, distanced himself from this whole new Locked Up Part 2 shit. He just like, I don't want to part of it. He said, basically Styles said, I can't place my morals and codes on somebody else. Yeah. Like, I stand for what I stand for, and that's it. I can't charge you for whatever you stand for. Yeah. But he distanced himself, as he should have, away from this shit.
Parts of that shit.
Yeah, because it was corny.
That shit was nutty. Like
it was super corny.
Akon, he ain't had no real music in like a grip, so that's his way of getting back.
Yeah, it was just wild, man. This is just nasty. Break. Well, on the lighter note, well, not so much of a lighter note, but more of positivity. In the wake of George Floyd's death while he was in police custody in Minneapolis last week, the Minnesota Timberwolves, who has been active in the community while pushing for change and social injustice with a diverse staff in place, has the NBA's only Latino president of basketball operations. The Wolves president, Garris Rosas, pardon me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, hopes this tragedy can increase the diversity in the front office in professional sports. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. The opportunity to have equal opportunity for individuals is critical to not only representation's sake, but also for success. Our game of basketball is not an American game. It's an international game, a global game. Are you cheating yourself if you have a diverse perspective? There's not just one way to play the game. If you ask anybody that studies our game, we're playing a European game right now. This is not a USA-made game. Developing game is different. It's because of that. There's opportunity with different perspectives and experiences in different backgrounds. Can you keep going? I'm very blessed and humbled by the opportunity that have been given, but I shouldn't be the only one. And I've got to do my part to provide those opportunities and to open those doors and help others. Not just Latinos, but any underrepresented community. It's going to be critical that we do our part, and there's qualified individuals out here. Whether it's to run the teams or be the head coaches, our league is full of talent. Pardon. That's that Overbrook fucking education again, public schools.
That's that first floor, 8 people in the classrooms.
Yeah, I had 4 people in my classroom. Y'all gotta respect that.
Yeah,
our league is full of talent, and the NBA, in terms of professional sports, has been a leader of diversity in development and training, and we have to continue along those paths. There's a lot of ways we're a reflection of the community, and our ability to do our part to open doors to support those opportunities is incredible. Now, I'm so happy that we do have a Latino in place. We do have a general manager in Toronto with the Toronto Raptors who won the championship last year. I'm happy that they're finally acknowledging that we do need more different races in place outside. Yeah, more diversity. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Even in basketball, even in football, just think about football. Major sports in football, it's not. We're not in those head office. We don't own a team in the NFL. No. So I was like, when I first heard Jay-Z was actually connecting with the NFL.
Well, was it the Carolina?
It was for the halftime shit that went to the Super Bowl, all that bullshit. But I just felt like, okay, that's a start. It's a start. But I do think that we do need more diversity in the front offices. I think we should be owning these teams because we make up majority of these sports.
Profits.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Basketball, football. We run that shit.
Yeah, we run it.
We run that shit.
The only shit they got is
The minute we learn how to really fully ice skate, we gonna own
I
hockey
was just about to
too.
say hockey.
We gonna fuck them up in hockey
Yeah,
too.
we start taking over.
Bad
soccer.
enough, we can already fight.
Right.
So
That's the worst
you
word.
put niggas with sticks
and skates
and skates on ice,
On
we
ice.
whooping ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward, and I'm praying that, and I'm praying that as my kids get older, your kids get older, and everybody else kids get older, we actually get to see black ownership in these major sports, because again, we are their business.
Yeah, we are the business. We make up what
85% of the
I say
NBA.
90, I say 95.
Yeah.
About 94. Oh, no, I say about 90.
Ain't no Larry Birds in this fucking league no more.
No, it's not.
Besides Luka.
Yeah.
But
That's it.
who else?
Yeah. I mean,
Close.
like I feel good about that because, like I said, it's diversity and
Yeah.
it's showing us that like we already know that we smart and intelligent enough to run. And, like fully operate.
Just think about all the
So-
drug dealers that ran major drug corporations.
Mm-hmm.
So we proved that we can run some shit.
Yeah.
You give us where
put
it's
us in
legal, and you put us in these positions. Oh man, we're gonna boss the fuck up.
Yeah, and that do a lot for you.
That opens the doors.
That do a lot for you.
And the problem with a lot of these sports, a problem with a lot of these sports teams is they can't. The people who actually purchase these tickets, that buy y'all jerseys, who come to these games,
Sneakers.
who watch y'all on TV, these sneakers,
headbands.
they're us.
All that, yeah.
It's this complexion right here that y'all staring at.
And we look up to that.
Right. So I feel like y'all can't connect to the communities, these urban
Like
communities,
how
because
we
y'all
can.
not out there.
And how we can. Like,
Right.
It's dope seeing like someone from overseas,
That's
coming
balling
to
out their fucking
yeah,
mind.
and coming to inner city. They play for the team and they doing whatever they doing, but it's not us. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's
right,
not us.
right.
It's giving the kids, oh yo, such and such came down here and he passed out some turkeys and a couple jerseys and and boom. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But how about my pop, my uncle, and my whole family? We own a team down such and such. Why don't y'all come sit up in a skybox and
Exactly.
something like that? Or he passed out tickets to the whole school, stuff like that. So I feel
great. I feel great.
I just want to say it's strength in numbers. because
Yeah,
look
it's
at
always
this.
a strength in numbers.
The players'
Even
coalition.
now, like with all the shit that's going on, across the country and everything else. Even Drew Brees, who said some nut shit, then backtracked his statement, whatever. But even now, the Players Coalition has gathered the signatures of more than 1,400 current and retired athletes, coaches, general managers, and staff members from the NFL, NBA, Major League, for a letter to United States Congress supporting a bill to end qualified immunity, which makes it difficult to sue police officers for police brutality. And you were going a little too fucking fast because we don't read as fast as you because you have a college education and we two dumb motherfuckers.
No.
I mean, she want to put the fucking screen on fast and shit. What the fuck is going on over
where we
there?
at with it?
Yeah, I'm lost.
I was
But
going to
anyway,
allow you to
but-
quote.
be reading this
I wanted you to quote what the letter actually said.
I couldn't because you was moving the fucking screen so fucking fast. But
We're
anyway,
supposed to read like the boy from Micro Machines.
yeah. No. I was starting reading that shit like I was Daz Effects and Twisted out this bitch.
I'm sticking him up.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm just glad that that they're announcing even the NFL, the commissioner, he actually acknowledged that they were wrong in a way they supported. Well, excuse me, they didn't support Colin when he was kneeling, and a lot of other players they apologized because they felt like they didn't understand exactly what was going on, and they. But it takes a situation where the riots across the country, the riots, the protests, and everything else across the world.
Yeah.
It took that for them to open their eyes and say, "We fucked up.
Yeah. So
We sorry."
So okay, y'all sorry. So what are y'all gonna
What's
do
the
to
next
fix
step?
it? Yeah, you're gonna do to
What's the
fix
next
it.
step?
Like, apologizing is one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like taking further action to make sure it doesn't happen again.
And I think it was more so the NFL for me personally. I felt like they were covering their ass because they were taking so much heat because of all the shit. Now it's like, okay, Colin was kneeling for police brutality and social justice. Yeah. They ignored that. They blackballed him out the NFL. Then this shit happened.
And it blew up like right in their face. Like, damn, we had a chance to. We had our opportunity.
So for me, for them, it's them protecting their money. It's not so much of them saying we standing with y'all, nigga. We not really standing with.
They not fight for equality.
Fuck no. They're protecting their product. Their product with it. That us. NFL logo. You're right. That NFL logo it means more than that American flag. Yeah, they're protecting their money. Yeah. And because, again, it's those owners are all white men.
That's why I see, like, what a lot of, like, celebrities and a lot of athletes, like, it was a lot of athletes when Colin did take a kneel that was like, man, I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? He not fucking up their bag. He just standing for something. Like, y'all just standing for that fucking bag. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, now it's to this point where it's like, it was already to the point where we looked at like we looked to them like we like chest out this that third like we athletes like you know we naturally built things of that
for this shit.
Yeah, so now all those athletes that didn't take a kneel, that didn't want to stand with Colin, like how y'all feel? How y'all feel right now that this is happening right now?
Right. Just look at even look at just think how powerful it would have been
if it was a movement where we all stuck together.
If we'd have watched these white quarterbacks take a kneel. Like if we'd have watched the Aaron Rodgers, if we'd have seen the Drew Breeses, if we would have seen the Andrew Lucks, like all these guys standing with your teammates that's black and saying, you know what? I fuck with you, I rock with you, because at the end of the day, we wouldn't be as great without y'all catching this ball, without y'all running this ball, all this shit.
It's supposed to be like a band of brothers. That's why I don't understand. So my thing is this, right? With Colin, who was this?
Colin
Kaepernick. With his first year, what was his first year? He went to the Super Bowl. He went to the Super Bowl. It was the 49ers and the Ravens.
And he's an amazing talent that does deserve to be in the NFL. He's better than a lot of these players. But again, I get it.
Yeah, I get
it. It's business. Yeah. It's business. I had to protect my business. And ain't one player bigger than my business. And that's how they looked at it. Like, we can do without you. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. So, where we at?
A letter.
Okay. The letter and the latest action taken by the Players Coalition to call for an end to police brutality and the social injustice in the United States. On May 8th, the coalition sent a letter to the U.S. Attorney General William Barr and the FBI Director Christopher Wray, calling for a federal investigation into the February shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. Now the coalition is asking the Congress to pass a bill that will make police more accountable. Man, fuck all this. Now all of a sudden, y'all want to be more involved in what's going on with police brutality, social justice, when this shit has been going on for so fucking long. But again, way before them. Where were y'all? My question with the NFL. Where were y'all with Trayvon Martin? Where were y'all with Mike Brown?
But that's why they're saying they're tired of the conversations around police brutality that goes without any accountability because it goes nowhere. They're saying they're tired of sitting in so many listening sessions.
And it's not going nowhere. No action. It's just all talk.
Hence the reason why they came together as a coalition to write a letter to talk about it.
Man, fuck a letter.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Fuck a letter.
What are they going to do?
I don't want to see a letter. I want to see action.
Basically, a letter is saying,
well,
hey, we're sorry.
It is, right? It's going to go towards, the letter speaks to the Civil Rights Act of 1871, which gives individuals the right to sue state and municipal government officials, including police officers, if their rights are violated. So essentially what it's saying is that no longer can you say that the police have so many rights and we don't.
Yeah. So they're going to take an action. It's just going to take. It's going to take. Okay. It's going to take a letter.
It's going to take the strength and numbers.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
And what are they going to do to fix it?
So this is where I'm at with these laws and these lawmakers, right? Mm-hmm. These laws were never made for us, ever. These laws have been in place since the beginning of time, since we were slaves. Nothing changed.
No.
they didn't go back and rewrite anything.
They didn't fix shit.
Fuck no.
They didn't fix nothing.
So we were already behind an 8 ball. You want to read that?
When police officers kill an unarmed man, when they beat a woman, or when they shoot a child, the people of this country must have a way to hold them accountable in a court of law. So officers, quote, I'm a quote, officers must know that if they act in such a manner, there will be repercussions. A legal system that does not provide such a recourse is an illegitimate one. In their grief, people have taken to the streets because for too long, their government has failed to protect them. The courts and elected officials alike have instead shielded people who cause unspeakable harm. Congress must not be complacent in these injustices, and it should take this important step to show that law enforcement abuse will not be tolerated. So, again,
Okay, you know, from now on, you're going to do all the reading. All right, but outside of that, you know what from you reading that, you know what I gathered from all that?
What?
Bullshit.
So you don't think that
No.
the Players Coalition has a voice? So we
No.
just talked about all these NFL teams,
No.
NBA teams. You don't think that their voice matters?
No.
So entertainers, we wanted to hear Meek Mills come and speak against something. We were excited because
Yeah.
Nick Cannon was talking.
But
we're not excited about the Players Coalition.
Me personally,
they got power.
Me personally, I believe it's too late. You
No.
niggas is 5, 10, 20 years too late. I believe it's too late.
I disagree.
I don't. I don't.
I wouldn't say. Basically,
It's never too late for change.
No, I mean it's a start.
It's a
start.
start.
I'll say that. It's a start.
It's a start, right? My thing is, okay, I read and I hear what they saying they're going to do to fix it, but like, when will they just like initiate this shit? Like, you know, it's been going on for too long.
Well, look, ESPN's Diana Rossini, the Players Coalition, she invited the 32 NFL teams to a virtual meeting. The meeting, which is invite only and closed to the media, focused on the league and how they can pursue continuous various initiatives aimed at promoting social justice and assisting black communities. So that's a start.
So
32 NFL teams. That's major.
What we do know, what we do know, the NFL is ran. Owners and everything else has always been about, you know.
Yeah, I know.
The white. It's been a white league. It's been they've been ran.
It's theirs. They own it. It's no.
Now
because we learn how to be players and not bosses. So when we're gonna boss up, and we can do the same thing.
Okay,
we learn how to be players.
but see, the question has always been with these NFL teams are, when y'all going to say, okay, let's try to get a black owner in. We've been trying. They will not open those doors to let black owners in. When we came with the money, the resources, and everything else, we kept getting denied.
Because we have to back one another and not back
We've been
down.
trying. Even when you had the Puff Daddies,
you had
Jay-Z. We've been trying to
they let us get in the
those
basketball.
doors.
They let us get
The
basketball.
people
They
that
let us
play.
be janitors. They won't let us
They let us
in
get
these
the
corporate
basketball.
meetings. They said, you know what? You niggas can be janitors. Y'all can clean up where we fuck up at. But we ain't giving y'all no ownership over here.
Let us get basketball.
They allow us to speak on platforms like ESPN. So individuals who once played in the game, why can't they become the owners?
And that's the
versus
issue.
the
Why not?
entertainers?
Why not? And it's been
But
years.
they have to
It's
want
been
to.
years.
They
No.
have
There's been a lot of them who actually
I think
wants
if they'd have got together like a band of brothers,
Yes.
they possibly could, but they didn't allow us to get it because it's like, you know what? Oh, y'all trying to stick together. Y'all trying to unify. You know what I'm saying? So they want to break us apart. Hey, how about this? You can make more by sitting back and
talking about the sport.
Talking about
They'll
the sport.
rather us talk about the
Who
sport.
was the person
Shannon
who
Sharp?
just got all that money?
You
Yeah,
talking
to
about,
talk about the sport.
You talking about Stephen A. Smith?
No, not Stephen A. Smith. A black man just got a lot of money who he just studied so much. He's like Stephen A. Smith, but he's not on the same station as Stephen A. Smith. And so he can use his power.
So again, it goes back.
Can use his. Shannon Sharp could use his bread.
It's Shannon Sharp.
You know what I mean? Mustache. He can use his bread.
But
you got
again,
Magic Johnson. You already got the Lakers. You can invest in something.
So again, they will allow us to talk about the sport, to promote the sport, but you niggas can't own nothing.
You can't own shit.
Fuck no. You won't own nothing.
Nah. And he's a championship player.
I love Shannon Sharp.
So
man.
why can't he? Why?
Band together with Jay-Z.
Again, it's not just about
It's not.
them, us sticking together. It's about them saying we're going to open the doors and allow it.
Well,
That's the issue.
we have to use our
Unless we
power.
say, you know what? Unless it takes the whole NFL, all the black players, the Latino players, and all of them to say, you know what? Fuck this. We not playing.
That's right.
We have to be willing to
They
risk
have
a
to
bag.
protest too,
We have
right?
to be willing to risk a bag to move forward.
Imagine if all the players protest in the same way individuals riot the
But they're not.
as a result of that.
That's
They're
what I was
not.
saying about the Colin
Niggas is
Kaepernick
pussy.
situation. With the Colin Kaepernick situation, it should have been people.
Everybody.
Like, no, like we not rocking. Like,
Right.
That's they wasn't with that.
Everybody has been pussy.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Everybody's been pussy because they was worried about their stuff and protecting their brands and making their money. You know what? And it goes back to when that white sports, that white lady that from the news anchor who told LeBron years ago, shut up and dribble. We don't want to see you niggas. You niggas play sports. Shut up, dribble.
That's it.
Don't talk about
That's it. Don't
social
say
injustice.
none of that.
Shit, nigga.
Do your job, boy.
Do your fucking job, boy.
That's what you get paid for. That's what you train for all your life.
Yeah.
You go to college and you got that skill.
Yeah, same.
Like, yo, did he get his high school diploma? I
No.
mean, did he graduated,
So and
right?
I'm always of the belief
His
of
college, you know, he degree, anything.
who LeBron?
Yeah.
No, LeBron went straight to the league.
I know. I'm saying, did he get his?
No, I'm always of the belief of they will let us in a building, but they won't invite us to the meet.
Yeah.
They'll let you niggas clean up. You know, you come to the parties and all that shit.
Yeah, you get
All that shit.
You get the
But
crowd.
when we talk business, we gonna close this fucking door and you niggas stay out there.
Sit on that bench for a second.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be out in a second.
Yeah, so again, so the NFL, I hear you niggas talking, Players Coalition, I see the letters and all that other shit,
You don't
but
think
what
they'll
else?
do anything?
What else? What y'all gonna do now? Same thing with all these riots and everything that was going on, these protests, I see all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, what about Floyd?
What's
can we
next?
Can we give Floyd some flowers for standing
Oh
up
yeah, we
and-
definitely have to give Floyd
paying
Mayweather
for
his
the-
flowers for actually, you know, the George Floyd funeral, him paying
Yeah.
for it. And all that, man. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather, man. That was
Yeah.
fucking major, man.
Yeah.
That was a nice fucking thing.
Floyd, man.
Yeah, that was a nice thing for especially him when a lot of people say Floyd only gives a fuck about Floyd Mayweather.
About
He's
himself,
selfish.
yep.
He proved it. He
He,
proved
yeah,
it.
yeah. Floyd put his money where his mouth was, man.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Floyd, man. Like that shit was beautiful. And it was so many different people who actually, you know, came forward. Even with Neo. Neo came forward and, you know, he sung at a lot of
George
people
Floyd's,
did. But Neo was actually dragged on social media and everything else because of what he said. He said, I want to thank George Floyd for his sacrifice for my kids and shit like that, which was crazy to say. How, like,
It
you
was
basically
crazy
said
to
he
say.
sacrificed his life for, no, he didn't.
No, he didn't sacrifice it.
It was just
It
bad.
It just happened. It just so happened to happen that way. I don't think it was a sacrifice of his life. He didn't know that.
Nah, it just happened. It was some shit that happened. But it was just like, dog, why you say that? Nigga, I almost wanted to tell Neo, shut up and sing.
Yeah, just
Like, don't talk, nigga. Shut up and sing.
Just, you know.
Yeah, it was just one of those things, man. It was just out fucking
Kind of
rageous.
sad though too. Like, you know, I mean, we had Kevin Hart was there, Tiffany Haddish.
I hate Tiffany Haddish, but yeah.
Tyrese was there.
Yeah, a lot. Tyrese was there looking like fucking Martin Luther
Yo,
King.
but he actually was like is kind of like an actor.
Nah, man, you see Tyrese though. Tyrese looking crazy. Tyrese is always gonna be the bid, no matter what. Tyrese looking fucking crazy out there.
Wait, Joe-
Tyrese look like fucking Martin Luther King, yo.
I didn't know the president, Vice President Joe Biden helped pay for the services along with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, cause he's trying to get the black vote. Nigga
Oh
really
yeah,
get
Al
you.
Sharpton was there too.
Yo, fuck Al Sharpton. I don't even want to talk about Al Sharpton on this platform.
Where's his ass was at, bro?
Like, dog,
He led the family in the procession.
nigga worry about
to
his
the church.
hairstyles.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see that shit. I don't fuck with Al Sharpton. I'm sorry. I don't fuck with Al Sharpton. I don't give a fuck about a Jesse Jackson. I don't want to see you niggas no more. We've been going through so much. You niggas only show face when it's beneficial for y'all and y'all brain. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck.
They was once like our like our people.
Yeah, because we didn't have we wasn't born around the Malcolm X and Martin.
In that era and all, they was. So
yeah,
they stood for something, like, you know what I'm saying? So they just
Like fuck Jesse Jackson, fuck Al Sharpton, and all that other shit. Like, I'm cool. I don't want to see you niggas. I don't want to hear from you niggas. And I just feel like everybody's taking this opportunity for their own personal gain. Like,
I agree.
They're using this platform.
Yeah, I'm cool.
And hashtagging Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, fuck out of there.
I mean, like, everybody just trying to capitalize on that shit, man. It's not. That ain't dope. It's not dope.
It's just.
I mean, like you said, fuck Al Sharpton, fuck Jesse Jackson. These guys been around
forever
from that era. Like
I ain't fuck with Jesse Jackson since he was on the fucking balcony with Martin.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with you since then, my nigga.
How you let that happen to your man? Like,
niggas forget Jesse Jackson actually ran for president in '88. I ain't. If I was old enough then, I wouldn't have voted for you. I don't fuck with you, boss. Fuck you. Like, I'm cool. There's a lot of sucker shit going on with a lot of sucker ass people, and like a lot of people using these opportunities for their own personal gain, and I'm just cool. I don't want to see it. I don't.
Especially celebrities and people who have in position of power.
Yeah.
It's a fucking platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To stay relevant in
so
this era.
What's our message to the people with regards to those that's trying to capitalize on the time?
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. That's just my don't fall for it. Stay woke. I hate when everybody use that line, stay woke. What the fuck does that mean? Because a lot of people scream stay woke and you niggas is sleepwalking.
Yeah, that means, hey, I'm living in the now, I'm hip. You know what I'm saying?
No, it goes back to what we said earlier. I'm just maintaining.
Yeah, I'm just maintaining. It's
just
something
like,
to fucking
a lot
say.
of you niggas is maintaining.
So what about in terms of like the donations going towards Black Lives Matter? Are we going
make
to
sure?
Nikki
Okay,
and,
make sure
and
it does. Make sure it does.
Donating?
Make sure it does.
Like, do you will like? Okay, so
okay, you giving your money, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm also of the belief of sometimes your time is more important than the money.
Yeah.
Give me your time. I'll take your time more than the money.
Yeah.
The money is appreciated. Don't get that fucked up. But when it come back, I want to see. I want to see these celebrities that's going back into these communities, not just giving you money. Nigga, pick up a hard hat, grab a fucking hammer, and help rebuild these communities.
Put the fucking footwork in.
Right.
I give Nick Cannon his props, bro.
Yeah, all day.
So who is it that we didn't see who you would have liked to have seen?
I would personally. Okay, Jay-Z did what he did. Right. Sent money,
took the
all
ads
that
out
shit.
the papers and all
That's
that.
cool. That's cool. We appreciate that. But I would like to see Jay again, same way, no different from anybody else. I don't pick and choose. Grab a fucking hard hat, grab a fucking hammer, go back into these communities and help build these mom and pop stores and everything else that got looted and burnt.
So are we mad at Kevin Hart for not coming on the front
Yes,
lines?
I acknowledged with.
Look what happened when he helped the city before.
I said, but money. I need time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same way. Me, you can tweet, Instagram, and all that other shit. Come back home.
That shit sound thorough.
Are we mad at Will who gives undercover donations?
Come back home.
Do what you need to do.
Philadelphia needs you. Come the fuck back home.
He's tearing their city up, burning your city the fuck down. And all you got to do is say something.
These are the same streets.
You got something to say. You got money to give. You're not putting in no fucking footwork. Like, yo, I grew up in these streets. My kids, my grandma, my cousins, and all growing up in these streets. It's
right. So these same streets, these same people have championed you. They supported you to make sure your career progressed. You move forward. You follow your dreams. They put you in position to win. So we need your time. Come back and say, you know what? Thank you.
Yeah, give us the opportunity so we can
shake hands, kiss the babies, nigga.
Yeah.
Come back. Yeah. And a lot of these niggas didn't. So fuck y'all. From the bottom of my heart, fuck all y'all. That's just what I say. So at the end of the day, we good. So this has been Unpopular Opinion, episode 19.
19?
19, right?
Yeah, it's 19.
Yeah, it's 19. Oh shit, look at us. Look at us, episode 19. Yeah, I mean. So I do want to go out here on this note. I actually want to play one of the songs from my man Doja Smoke, who has just dropped the album called The Wolf Grind.
Yeah,
Wolf Grind on Wolf Grind Records and Back Block Records. He has a new freestyle that he called Pressure Can Make Diamonds. So we're gonna end it on that note. Shout out to my motherfucking man Doja, and here we go.
Hey, look, I don't stop, I'm like a freight train. Got quick with me, you got the main thing. Give me a game, but we on game day. Broad, but if it's your broad, then it's a game game. Nigga, this shit feel like the main thing. Some of y'all got changed just like the chain gang. Nigga, it's been times I had nowhere to go. Now I look in the mirror and see a miracle. From where bodies get buried without a burial. Where the burners get purchased without the cereal. I came back with more material.